He will run away, Malami says, as he wants court against granting bail to Abba Kyari. Welcome to the news, and please subscribe to our channel. To get notified when we post hot juicy news updates, please click on the notification bell. Malami, a counter affidavit to the bail application by Kyari, said the embattled officer could abscond if his request was granted. Attorney General of the Federation, AGF, and Justice Minister Abba Malami's son has warned against granting bail to the suspended Deputy Commissioner of Police DCP, Abba Kyari. Malami, in a counter affidavit to the bail application by Kyari, said the embattled officer could abscond if his request was granted. He made his case before the Federal High Court (FHC) in Abuja. Head Central Unit CAU of the Federal Ministry of Justice, Akota Ukeyima, said in a supporting written address that embattled officers could face no less than 20 years in jail if tried and convicted in the United States. In his affidavit, the AGF told the court that Kyari was being untruthful about his health, going by the fact that the medical report he parades was issued 3 years ago. Malami had last month replied to the court for an order permitting the surrender of Kyari to the U.S. authorities for prosecution over a criminal indictment said to be pending against him. Before the April 27 fixed by Justice Ian Eko for the hearing of the extradition application, Kyari applied for bail, claiming ill health. But in his counter affidavit, Malami told the court that there is nothing to show at the moment that Kyari still suffers the ailment he claims. He said, the medical reports attached in support of the affidavit of the respondent are issued in respect of a medical condition that occurred in 2019, over 3.5 years ago. There is nothing to show that the respondent still suffers from the same ailment today. There is nothing to guarantee that the respondent or applicant will not interfere with the case, as he may abscond before the outcome of the case. The AGF reminded the court that the issue before it was simply to determine whether or not the respondent or applicant should be extradited to face trial in the U.S. based on the evidence before it. The applicant, Kyari, would jump bail at the slightest opportunity and will frustrate this honorable court from determining this application justly, judiciously, and speedily, the AGF said. The head of CAU in the Justice Ministry, Mr. Ukeyima, told the court that the documents against Kyari are also overwhelming. He said this is a felony and a serious offense at that: conspiracy to commit wire fraud, conspiracy to commit money laundering, aggravated identity theft, and aiding and abetting. The maximum punishment for those offenses upon conviction in the U.S. carries a maximum of 20 years each, as contained in the university laws, as contained in the various U.S. laws. In Nigeria, it is a term or 10 years with the option of a fine or both fine and imprisonment. His access and properties and investigation are liable to forfeiture as provided under the Cybercrime Prohibition Prevention. Okay. A cursory look at the extradition request and the affidavit evidence in respect of the extradition application shows that the evidence against the applicant is so overwhelming that a cost discretion should not be exercised in his favor. Ukeyima added that since extradition cases are not purely affidavit evidences cases and may not require a lengthy time to conclude, the court should refuse Kyari application for bail in view of the risk involved. Meanwhile, Justice Donatus Okorowo of the Federal High Court in Abuja Meanwhile, the Justice Donatus Okorowo of the Federal High Court in Abuja has rescheduled the hearing for June 14th in a suit by a group, the Incorporated Trustees of Northern Peace Foundation (NPF), seeking to stop Kyari's extradition. The group in the suit marked FHC ABJCS 854/2021 argued that extradition of a suspended officer would amount to a violation of is rights. Parties to the case filed on Monday by Kyari were absent when it was called. Okorowo, who was once threatened to strike out a suit for lack of diligent prosecution, adjourned till June 15th. Till June 14th. Okay. Now, I don't even know what games they're playing. I don't know what games they're playing, sincerely. Okay. Well, you have been warned not to grant him bail because he may jump bail to avoid all this issue. Please extradite him to the US to face his wire fraud case. The court in US are waiting for him. Exactly, oh. Exactly. He should just be moved there. Since if you release him, just give it to these people. After all, these people have actually, their case has been since last year. He never liked police for one day. Who is Malami to talk about corruption? Who among them is not corrupt? I pity people that are still killing, you yourself following them up and down. Well, we'll keep governing. Okay, US and Hush Puppy are waiting. Nigerian government leave tribal sentiment and do the needful. Why do you want him in jail in Nigeria here so bad? Why are you now so helpful in the fights to having persecuted all of a sudden? I'll say, let him extradite him to the United States, where he will sing all the high-profile people he has been waiting for out so loudly. There's too much in this particular case that meets the eyes. Too many high-stakes rulers and definitely involved. Okay. This is the fear of the US because they know if he was granted bail, he's going to obscure the run, and that action would give government a bad reputation, and US is going to believe that Nigeria freed him on purpose. That is why I'm saying all eyes on Nigeria. Nigeria is not even at a place where we can even afford to come and act very funny or silly. We are not. Okay. Who is fooling who? Malami is deeply involved. They don't want FBI to interrogate Kyari because he would open a can of worms. Like I said, if that man is drilled, if they allow someone who is actually not one of them to drill that man, I don't think Nigeria will still remain the country. There will be what I called, there was a country before. Abba Kyari, if you are Buhari's brother, don't mind anybody. Buhari will promote you to the IG of police. Kyari, if you're an Igbo man, if no, you have no case. Okay, on this note, we've come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come here next time, enjoy the rest of your day.